Alright everyone, today we've got a double demo that we're going to do for you on the champion Sirion. First we're going to show him in regular play, and then we're going to show him in a bonus pinata round. First off, the regular play. To kind of set things up, we have a loadout of Flamethrower, Knight, Sirion, and Summon Gate. That would be how I would employ it for just regular gameplay to just kind of move along to the next bonus round in between bonus rounds. Kind of a quick rundown of the stats for Sirion. What you're looking at is a max level guy. Pretty fast, pretty strong, but I want to pay close attention here to not the mind orb, which is nice, but the mind strength. That is something that was improved in, I would say, the last couple of months. That plus 208% grows that circle of influence that he has, and that's what makes Sirion so nice to have in certain situations. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a normal gameplay situation and show you what that would look like and what the strategy would be. I'm going to pause this, so just bear with me here. Alright, we are ready to roll. I want you to note that I have set up the ultimate boost, ultimate charge boost, sorry about that, and we're going to run Sirion straight up the middle here. We may have to play some offense on the sides, but really the strategy here is to move Sirion up in a straight line, try to get him to boost or bump the top one up close enough to the base so that when it falls, you are able to get that circle of influence over the base, and the mobs touching them will be buffed. If it's not touching, you don't really see the full benefit of Sirion, which can make him less appealing to use. So this is really a map-specific strategy. If you see ramps on the map, you're in good luck, or your luck has been very good for you, because that will get him straight up to the base and make things good for you. But enough talking, let's go ahead and just show you the appeal of Sirion. Yeah, that tower is going to be a problem. Let's get rid of that. Those things could be a nuisance. Alright. I do like to use the Summon Gate with Sirion when I'm running him straight up the middle. The reason being would be that I need to have as many mobs as possible to maximize the damage here. This is probably not going to be a good run, but you get the sense of what we're trying to do here. Hopefully that last one I launched will push them up. Alright, so that guy that's up there at the top, that's what you want. You get better damage that way, and that's a good situation to have. I don't think that was because I bumped him. I think it was because I released him at the last minute, and if you released timing right at the last minute, they jump up to the top. So if you can figure out that timing, you guys will have really good luck with Sirion. Otherwise, the idea is release him late enough to where he hits the bottom, kind of like a pool ball situation where it's just bump, 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 and the top one goes up close enough to get that overlapping effect of that circle of influence. So, it's like I just missed the ×4, but who cares? That's really just to demonstrate Sirion is what I'm trying to do here. Alright. Ultimately, Sirion, though, what we're trying to do with him is loot, in my opinion. If you want to use him for other things, such as a speedrun, be my guest, that isn't what I would use him for, though, personally. Alright, so we've shown you normal gameplay. I've got a nice pinata round queued up for us here. And the thing about the pinata rounds is that you want to have ramps. So there's only certain ones that work. The one with the pipe works. There's 2 with ramps that work. So we'll go ahead and pull this up. And you know what? This is not what I want to do here. So I'm going to home out of that. Different loadout that you want. I have Knight right now. For a pinata round, you do not want that. You want to use something like Bat or Ninja or Alien. I'm going to go in the middle here and grab Ninja. Then I want to have, of course, Sirion, Summon Gate, Flamethrower. Yeah, so Summon Gate doesn't come into play, but Flamethrower, Ninja, and Sirion is what we're going to want to use. And when it comes to the boosts, what we are going to want to do is really a combination of 10x, strategically placed, and then your ultimate charge. That ×4 at the bottom, you're going to want the 10x there for this map. And if you don't get it, and then you can home out, and you can come back in and try again. If you have a 2x timer going, like I do right now, a little bit of luck goes a long way, because that timer is going down regardless. So you may have to make compromises on where your 10x is going. But otherwise, yeah. I mean, 10x wherever you can get it, bottom is preferable. So I'm going to pause this while we go through these ads, and I'll come right back. Well, I'm in luck. First try on that 10x. See that at the bottom? That's going to get you really a good maximum mob spread. I'll go ahead and pay the skip it to get my my boost for the ultimate charge. And you can do more if you want, but I like to try to ration my skip its, so that's all I'm going to go for. And we're doing coins, so let's see what we get. Here we go. I think with this combination, we're probably looking at a good 15 million coins. I'm going to try to make a prediction there. It's hard to say. This new system where you can get extra buffs and stack them, it changed the game. It used to just be one and you could probably get pretty high, but now you can get really high. So we're already up to, what, 2 million or so? That's looking pretty solid. I don't know. I'll have to hit some ×4 to make that work. So if you need coins, that's a good situation to be in right here. Alright, so we've got about 7 million with the ×2. If I hit ×4, that could be some good stuff. And right down the middle. So looks like it is capped out. I didn't know there was a max there, so I think I see 14 million. Might be 16. Either way, there's a cap there. So let's just call it 14. Guys, I'm old. I can't really see as good as I used to. I don't have readers right now. So 14 million coins on this Piñata bonus round with Sirion. Ramps being part of that strategy, using 10x in the ultimate boost. Strategic 10x. Remember, if you can't get it where you want it, then home out and come back in until you get it in the right place. I'm telling you, it makes a difference where it's at. But yeah, not a bad coin round, I would say. And anyways, feel free to drop comments if you feel differently about this strategy. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But hopefully this helps you with your gaming. Go get them coins, bricks, stars, and keep moving up the ranks in the Champion League. It's been another victory for Gaming Dads. Gaming Dads out.